a rhythm in the silence crack. Your laugh, a bass line pulling chaos back. Through the noise of a world half deaf, where the melody, the static can't draft. Chorus, the world can't hide. You're the discord in their perfect score, a jagged note that left them wanting more. They swore we'd fade with the radio's light, but we're the feedback can't hide. When the speakers bleed and the stages rust, we'll write our vows in the vinyl's dust. A ballad of fractures too loud to erase. This love's the riff no script could replace. Blends gritty bends with rebellious melody, urgent yet soulful. Final love's roaring anthem, no key, no cage, a distortion hymn scrawled on history's page. No requiem could bury the sound we've become. This roars the drum, we're the hum. We'll scream where the speakers decay. Love's anthem, love's anthem. We trace the edge where the shadows speak. Your pulse a compass through the labyrinth's weak. In the silence of the paths untold, we're the whispers the night couldn't hold. Chasing love into the unknown, horizons unseen, a reckless waltz where the fractured convene. Let the skeptics stall, let the warnings derail. We're the storm that outruns the sail. You're the flaw in the atlas's creed, a rogue tide turning where the maps recede. They swore we'd drown in the depths, they drew thee. flaw in the atlas's creed, a rogue tide turning where the maps recede. They swore we'd drown in the depths they drew, but we're the current that bends the view. You're the flaw in the atlas's creed, a rogue tide turning where the maps recede. They swore we'd drown in the depths they drew thee, but we're the current that bends the view. When the constellations forget their names, we'll carve our scars where the void reclaims. A fugitive rhythm too wild to race. This love's the ghost no chart could trace. When the constellations forget their names, we'll carve our scars where the void reclaims. A fugitive rhythm too wild to erase. This love's the ghost no chart could trace. We lit the spark in the endless gray, your voice a lantern guiding the way. Through the cracks of a fractured dawn, we're the embers the night leans on. Hope that never fades, steady, unswayed. A lighthouse is him where the storms cascade. Let the shadows scream, let the skeptics deride. We're the flame that outruns the tide. You're the crack in the fortress wall, a rebel whisper defying the fall. They swore we'd crumble with the weight they've hurled, but we're the roots that outlast the world. Hope that never fades, steady, unswayed. A lighthouse is him where the storms cascade. Let the shadows scream, let the skeptics deride. We're the flame that outruns the tide. When the maps dissolve and the compass rusts, we'll carve our truth in the dusk of trust. A psalm of patience too fierce to erase. This hope's the scar no storm can replace. place. Hope that never fades, no grave, no chain, a wildfire's vow in the acid rain. No abyss could bury the dawn we've designed. This light's the sign, we're the undefined. We trace the roads where the street lights fade, your heartbeat echoing through the cascade, through the cracks of a fractured sky. We're the shadows the night can't deny, running to you, wild and unswayed, a hurricane's breath where the rules decay. Let the sirens wail, let the borders plead. Where the storm, they'll never leave. You're the crack in the jailer's key, a wildfire scorching their decree. They swore we'd break what the wild designs, but we're the thunder that outruns confines. Running to you, wild and unswayed, a hurricane's breath where the rules decay. Let the sirens wail, let the borders plead. Where the storm, they'll never leave. When the chains rust and the judges fade, we'll carve our names where the canyons sway. A song of claws and wings unbound, this wild's the hymn no grave could drown. Run to you, no the spark in the prairie's creed, a wildfire blazing where the numb concede. They swore we'd fade with the scars they've spun, but we're the river that won't come undone. Wild and free, untethered, unswayed, a hurricane's hymn where the fences fray. Let the wolves cry down, let the cynics divide with a thunder they can't guide. When the maps burn and the compass lies, we'll carve our truth where the vulture flies. A psalm of claws, untamed, unbound, as wild's the sound no grave could drown. Wild and free, no chains, no creed. A rogue winds roar where the caged hearts bleed. No cage of steel for the dawn we ignite. This wild's the fight, we're the light.